Hello there, I am Mr. Puppet. Welcome to our talk. Hello there, I am Mr. Puppet. Welcome to our talk. We'll talk about the first Chinese civilization, the Shang dynasty. And as you can see here, today we are standing outside in front of the Yellow River. Whoa! It's also raining. Whoa! Mr. Puppet again. I'm sorry. We had some technical difficulties, like, rain. Now, starting with the actual information, the Shang dynasty was the first ever dynasty in China. Wait. Mr. Puppet, isn't the Shang dynasty the first dynasty in China? It is, to be said, the first dynasty, but there is no actual proof of it, so people just might consider it a myth. Anyways, the Shang dynasty is to be said to be ruled by leader Yu. Yu the Great had then set up a petition system where a leader was chosen by their abilities. His son, Shang, broke up the system and named himself king. The Shang dynasty of the River Valley civilization gave rise between the years 1760 to 1520 BCE, after Chang, the first ruler of the Shang, had overthrown Jie, the last ruler of the Shang dynasty. The civilization formed around the Yellow River, also known as the Huanghe in northern China. This particular location gave them various benefits. The Huanghe had brought a disadvantage to the people when flooded. The river would kill a large amount of people, but it would also provide a way to connect the people in their civilization. With the river, trade and transportation were able to be developed throughout the region. The river not only increased the interaction between the Shang, it also benefited the soil. When it would flood, the soil would become richer and the agriculture was able to flourish. Since the soil had become very fertile, many crops were able to grow, including rice, wheat, millet, and corn. The Shang also used domestication of animals throughout the region. Animals that have been domesticated included pigs, cows, horses, sheep, and a lot more. Another thing that the researchers have noticed about the Shang and this time period is they were still used and relied on stone tools, even though bronze work was popular during this time. Mr. Puppet, was the Shang dynasty considered the Bronze Age then? Yes, in fact, the Shang dynasty had flourished during the Bronze Age in China. Throughout the Shang's whole reign, bronze was the most popular metal used. Jade also became quite popular along with bronze. Even after the Shang rule, bronze was still popular for a very, very long time. Bronze was used to make many things, ranging from tools to art. The use of bronze technology helped maintain military supremacy, though only the upper ranks of the military used arms and arms in battle. They didn't want to risk giving common soldiers nice weapons. The historians Caroline London and Mark Elder wrote about possession of weapons. The possession of bronze weapons gave those who were privileged to have them a nearly decisive security in the force. We may surmise that it is ensured both dominance of the word nobility of clan leaders over the commoners. Over the less advanced Shang people and of the Shang people as a whole over the less advanced tribes who lived among them. Or ding dong! Who is that? Why did they interrupt me? Mr. Puppet, it looks like you got a package. Leave it there. No, just leave it there. Just leave it there. I wonder what this could be. Oh! I guess it's time for the open letter! Today we'll be writing to official Yin Jin. Dear Yi Jin, how did you do it? Like you were a slave, but then you ended up being honored almost like a king. Who does that? You were such a risk taker. You were so brave and courageous. How did you save King Tang with jewelry? You also stood up to King Tai Jia, and even exiled him. I can't even ask people questions without being discouraged. You're truly an inspiration. Yours truly, Mr. Puppet. Hi. Social people, social structure. Like any civilization that has fallen, the Shang made social context and structure. First of all, the Shang dynasty was a patriarchal society. All the rulers were strictly male. Women were often viewed only as housewives or members of a concubine. Pictures of After that, the Shang had a ruling king at the top. The kings were believed to be descendants of Dai, who was the god of the highest power at the time. Kind of like the magnet of heaven, right? While slaves and peasants were at the bottom, next in line after the king were the aristocrats. Third, military, fourth, artisans, and merchants. They are good old friends, the peasants. During the Shang also had a social burial as well. The more elaborate burials were, the higher one was in social class. Look at that. People were still part of a social class even after death. The Shang dynasty was a patriarchal society. All the rulers were strictly male. Women were often viewed only as housewives or members of a concubine.
Mr. Puppet, can you go back to religion?
Oh, yes. Mr. Purple Dragon. The religion of the Shang was based mainly on the worshipping of the ancestors, or ancestor worship. Like the Shang dynasty before them is believed to have. Ancestor worship or veneration is the belief that the deceased do not go into the spirit world, but have the power of the living. Their power influences the living's life. It could be harmful or helpful, depending on the mood. But only one deceased ancestor had power over one. Ancestor worship affected the king greatly as well. The king influenced many things and it was the star of the place. Like a Hollywood star. So a lot of people had their eyes on him, just waiting to point out a wrong move and so on. The king's relationship with the spirit world was very close. Shang kings spent a lot of time divining ancestors by oracle bones. A lot of times they also offered and sacrificed males, females, adults, children, princes, concubines of the kings, but most often it was slaves and servants. The Shang was founded by Shang Tang. The dynasty was a hierarchy where the population was ranked for what they could do, or according to authority or specialization. At the time, there were bureaucrats, farmers, and slaves, etc. This centralized government was ruled by king emperor. The Shang was a dynasty, which means that the king belongs to a family royal line. Aside from the kings worshipping a lot to their ancestors, as I said before, the Shang kings carried on a lot of wars to keep away all the ambitious clans trying to overpower the Shang. They could carry a lot of offensive military campaigns, and they did so for various reasons, which would include taking in slaves as laborers or using them for religious sacrificing rituals, as stated before. Expansion to line and at the end of the day, they could also receive much loot, which meant goods and tribute from other conquered tribes. That is how good they all were, with the army made of horses and elephant cavalry, foot soldiers, archers, horse-drawn chariot, It's,
Wait, Mr. Puppet, did you say horses?
I mean, I did say it about the domestication of the, you know, I stated it before. But, yes, you heard right. This is the first time in Chinese history that horses were being used. It was also the first time Chinese history had been recorded. Ha 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 ha. The impact of these animals was so devastating to the Shang enemies. Imagine their faces, just looking at a horse. Wild speed. Ha! But, like, really without an extension, except for, like, the Mongols, the Shang dynasty came to an end. Yes, I know, very sad. La 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 la, like every single dynasty in China, you know? Yeah, okay. The decline of the Shang was because of the economy. And the economy had weakened by the extravagance of its ruling classes for them, and the demands of luxurious palaces, expensive furnishings, personal adornment, and pleasurable pursuits. An example would be the elite society. They would spend way too much money on their homes. All this affected the taxes, which was really high at this point. And a series of problems came in terms of the weak army caused by war that was to either defend themselves or expand in land. In one of those days, while the Shang army was waging a military campaign, leader Wu Wang of the Shao came in and overthrew the Shang. And the moral of this video is to not become an ally and ask for fancy tombstone, because you will cause your nation to fall. Thanks for watching. Bye!